Hey guys, this is Ellie and today's video is extra special because today I'm not only reviewing a book that is Kalki book 1, but I'm also going to show you guys the book cover reveal trailer of the book 2 of this series towards the end of this video. In case you're only interested in the book cover reveal, I'll leave a timestamp in the description below. You can order both these books on Amazon. Pre-orders will be open for the book 2 very soon, and I'm really hoping that you guys are going to enjoy it because I really loved book 1 of Kalki. So without any further ado, let's get into this video. So the book 1, Dharm Yodha Kalki, is a book about Kalki. I don't think you did not get that from the title, but Kalki is an avatar of Vishnu. I don't really believe in avatars and all, so I perceive Kalki to be an individual character, which was probably better for my reading because even though this book's character derives inspiration from the character of Kalki, there are little bit of differences in many places. So if you are hoping it to be accurately the original mythology, you will be disappointed. So please don't go in with that expectation. And the author himself has written towards the beginning of the book that this is just a reimagining, not a retelling actually. So in case you're reading the book, please start reading from the very first page. I really like the author's note because it clarified a lot of things for me. There's a timeline towards the beginning of the book. Wait a second. Okay. Yeah. There's a timeline towards the beginning of the book which helps you to understand around what time these events take place. And here's the map of Ilavarti. I really got a thing for maps. It just helps me visualize what I'm reading even faster because sometimes in imagination you just go very wild and you don't understand what's happening, especially in mythology books because there are so many characters and so many places and so many things happening, and Kalki is no less. This book literally begins with action because in the beginning itself we find that Kalki's father has been kidnapped and Kalki and his brother Arjun are going to find him and save him. They are engaged in a lot of action. I literally fell for Arjun. I think that Arjun's character was even better than Kalki's. It may be the portrayal, but I love Arjun more than Kalki in this book. Let me know in the comment section below in case you have already read the book if you agree with me on this because Arjun was so witty. Kalki is witty as well, but I think Arjun's wit was more impressive in this book. Kalki is primarily a male-centric novel. This book treats women so well, which is something that I really look forward to. Even if I don't want to, I always have feminist approaches whenever I am picking up any literature, and that sometimes does hinder my reading experience. So if I'm reading this book, I will look out for strong female characters, and almost all female characters of this book are quite strong. I won't name all of them because it's not possible. I'll just name 3 whom I really liked from the very beginning. Number 1 is Kalki's mother. She actually sliced the face of a landowner with a sickle when he tried to harass her, and she now gives this sickle to her sons to save themselves or fight with it when they are going out. Next, I'll definitely mention Lakshmi. Lakshmi is Kalki's love interest in this book, and her character is so brilliant. Without Lakshmi, there's no Kalki in this book, and without Lakshmi, the plot would not have progressed at all. And I absolutely loved Lakshmi's character. She's always there for Kalki, and I absolutely would love to read some more of Kalki and Lakshmi fan fiction because it's so good and nice. I don't really like romance as much, but Kalki and Lakshmi were probably an exception for me. And last but definitely not the least, I'll mention Durukti. I wouldn't tell you guys much about her character because you really need to read her to understand her. She's probably the most magnetic female character in this book whom I absolutely can't get out of my mind now. And Durukti is Kali's sister. Kali is in the opposite side of Kalki, so there's a battle between good and evil in this book. And when you hear the word Kali Yug, that's literally Kali Yug because it's the Yug of the evil. Now, trigger warning, there are a few incestuous scenes in this book, not extremely explicit ones, but there are between Kali and Durukti, and this is sort of in sync with the original mythology. So in case you are triggered by these scenes, maybe you can skip those parts in case that makes you uncomfortable. For me, it doesn't because I have read a lot of such stuff Please don't judge me. It happens in books. So I was okay, but it might be a little bit triggering for some of you. So please keep that in mind when you're picking this book up. The writing style of this book is something I really liked. If you enjoy reading Amish Tripathi, you will love reading Kevin Missal. But Kevin Missal does use a little bit of difficult words sprinkled throughout the text. Not much, but it's very good in case you want to add 10 or 20 words as you read the book in your vocabulary. And that is probably the perfect mixture of literature with pop fiction, and that is why I really love this book. In case you enjoy good literature and in case you enjoy popular fiction, both of these readers can read Kalki because it's really in sync with our reading tastes. But a few things you need to keep in mind is that this book is the first in a trilogy. When this book ended, I was so frustrated because I have to wait, I guess, for a month to get the next book. And there are 2 chapters towards the end of this book from the second book, but I did not read them because that would make me even more miserable in the wait of the second book. So I did not. I will just read the second book as soon as I get it. Book 2 is releasing very soon. It's a very good time to buy book 1 and read it, because when you're reading a book, the first part of a trilogy, you are so in trouble in case the second book or the third book are not out yet, because the wait and the way it just acts is that you forget the names of the characters, the side characters especially, and that is a literal mess. So I'm really glad that's not happening this time. Book 2 is coming out real soon and chances are that I won't forget it. The book 2 is also going to have a synopsis of book 1 as far as I know. So in case you have read this book a long time back, you can still remember it because there will be a small synopsis for those who are reading it after a long span or don't remember the book 1. And in case you want to buy these books, the links are in the description below, and please do shop from the links in the description below because that helps me a lot in running my channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did. In case you have already read Kalki, let me know if you agree or disagree with my views on this book. I'll rate this book 4.5 out of 5 stars because I know Kevin Missal has a lot of potential, and someday perhaps he will be joining the ranks of some of the most popular fiction writers in India, and I'm really waiting for that day because this book was really good. And now, without any further ado, let's let you watch the cover reveal trailer for book 2, and let me know in the comment section below if you like book 2 cover. And that's it for today, guys. I'll be back with another video, and till my next video, bye bye. The pre-orders for book 2 have also begun, so in case you want to buy both the books right now, that's a very good decision because Kalki books have a lot of content and it's very good value for money. I always have this thing of comparing price of book with the number of pages, and Kalki has a ratio of almost 1:3, so that's really cool. I love fat books and I love it even more if they cost within a pocket friendly price, and Kalki books are quite pocket friendly. And I really hope that you will be pre-ordering the book. The link to pre-order is also in the description below, so make sure you check it out.